Capricorns, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is going to be for February 15th through the 21st of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to click the link for more information. All right, Capricorn, so this week we've got a lot of shifts taking place. We've got the Sun, Mercury, and Venus all shifting sign this week, specifically on Monday, when both the Sun and Mercury shift. Now, the areas they're shifting, it's still kind of similar, but there's this new area, your second house, which is going to start to be cultivated with the Sun here. So right off the bat, Monday, your Sun goes into your second house for about the next 30 days. The second house has to do with your values in life, has to do with the material aspects of things, perhaps the financial, material aspects of life, which has been an area of perhaps uncertainty for you with Neptune in the second house over the past 6-7 years with Neptune here, and also healing as well the past 4 or 5 years. So with all that energy, it's actually good. You have the Sun here, which is going to help illuminate this area for you, help you understand more about it. It's going to unfold over the next month or so, which is the next lunar cycle of that second. But here the Sun's going to help illuminate, help you see what your real values are in life, how you can cultivate a lot of these values, whether they're material or otherwise. Now, on that same level, with the Sun leaving your sign, you're going to have Mercury followed by Venus going into your first sign, your first house. So the key with this is that it has been perhaps very deep, very transformative for you these past couple weeks, with both Mercury and Venus going over Pluto in your 12th, maybe on that deep level, that spiritual level. And so now you've got planets going into your first house, where I think right off the bat with Mercury, you'll probably start to think more about your own personal goals, your own personal drives and motivations, which already has been an area of inspiration for you, but now it becomes a little bit more tangible, a little bit more practical, and it can be worked with Mercury. And then with Venus later in the week on Thursday, you can really enjoy I think, feeling good, looking good. Maybe you're sprucing up. You have that, positive identity, that positive confidence even that you can enjoy, and it can be good for your relationships as well. So that's the shifts. Now, we don't have any major aspects this week other than Mars sextiling up to the North Node Tuesday and Wednesday, which is actually quite good. And this is a similar energy that's already been in effect, which has been Mars sextiling up to that Jupiter this previous weekend. So here there's this life path, right? Been talking about this a lot. There's this shift going into your 8th house, so you can connect to what really matters to you in life. And a lot of that is reflective, which is Jupiter retrograde in the 8th. But continuing to reflect on what really matters, what the truth of life is, who you are on that deep level, really what you want to cultivate and expand upon there, how you can be open, transparent, vulnerable with yourself primarily. And these can be very good areas this week. So I think you can enjoy a lot of the truth, expressing the truth, learning more about the truth, both on a personal, individual, and perhaps even external sense. Now, vice versa, you are going to have Jupiter in harmonious aspect up to that Mars. So you probably were going to feel this support, at least an opening or gateway for more of this career energy. I think you've had a lot of drive, a lot of motivation to cultivate your career, maybe your public life or your career life lately, which has been Mars at the top of your chart. Your energy levels are probably quite good too, which is excellent. But so continuing with a lot of that, specifically the productive stuff this week, I think can be fantastic. Now, Mars also does rule your 11th house of group things, so that's good. You got the positive support and energy there for anything collective or group oriented, and also your 4th house of home, family, and your health could be going well this week also. Now, this isn't, a very strong energy. It's just a sextile, and it's just an opening for that. But, there's that gateway, and a lot of it's what we choose and how we choose to work with the energies this week. But you do definitely have that at least slight inspiration, motivation, or awareness that can assist you in those areas. Now, on Thursday, Venus will be going into your sign, so that's when I think you'll probably be feeling more of that self-identity, feeling good, looking good, etc. At that same time, Jupiter is going to be opposing up to Chiron within a 1-degree orb going into next week. So this one's nothing new. We had this at the tail end of last year. So it's the second out of 3 aspects with Jupiter opposing Chiron. And this is the one where Jupiter's retrograde, right? So he's going retrograde back over this position. Now, this is involving that axis of, again, everything that's deep and meaningful to you in terms of what really matters in life. Now, this is directly opposed to a lot of these, again, this new focus in terms of the material aspects of things. The second house is the material values, The 8th house you might call the non-material values. And so really balancing and seeing them as one is the key with all oppositions in this axis. That what really is your true value on a material sense is deep and is meaningful, and vice versa. What is really deep and meaningful does need that grounded, security or material security in order to have that foundation to cultivate these things that matter to you in life. So perhaps reflecting on that, I don't think it's going to be a major energy going into next week. Next week, I think it'll be more so, and really helping you heal what's possible in life, specifically around what really matters. Now, as we go into Friday and Saturday, we are going to be in the gibbous phase, which is going to be this full moon in that 8th house next week. So I think it's an excellent weekend for continuing to reflect on and cultivate a lot of more of what is, again, meaningful to you, what's really deep, what matters to you in life, and anything else that really connects on that deeper level, I think is fantastic this weekend. All right, so Capricorn, have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.